Free Comedy Friday is continuing to roll here as we are being joined by a guy we met a couple years ago before the world shut down.
Yeah.
Akaash Singh in studio hanging out with us. He's performing at the American Comedy Company this weekend, tonight, tomorrow night. Welcome back to San Diego, man.
Dude, it's so good to be back. And I don't say this about every city. I love San Diego. I want to live here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
And,
pretty legit.
And you guys have a great comedy club. I also said last night the show was sold out. It was amazing.
Oh, good.
I love the comedy club. It's the only one that I know of, but it's good enough for me.
It's awesome because it has the American Comedy Company has that vibe of like almost New York where you go downstairs.
Yeah.
And you know it's got like this intimate
But you
feel.
don't have the misery of New Yorkers.
Great point.
There you go.
Great point. I agree
And the
with
sensitivity
you.
of New
We
Yorkers.
have one.
Yes, we have
He's our in-house
And
one.
this guy hasn't spoken to me since I sat down. You know?
So you get it. So you get
Yeah,
it.
see, even that was aggressive. I said hi. Relax, buddy. Come on, we're having
Yeah.
Oh
fun.
my god! Oh my god! That's Thor though. That's Thor.
yeah.
That's
I'm
who it
sorry.
is.
I've been out here 14 years. A New Yorker doesn't rub off on me.
No,
14 years.
can't take it out of the kid.
Can't do it, man.
There's a discernible happiness level difference from this side to that side.
They know.
It's cut off right here.
They know.
Yeah.
It's in
the
you.
truth.
Yeah.
That's why he's up there.
Yeah, misery
100%.
starts
Yeah,
there.
and
the
they
misery
don't
area.
Contagious, dude. Don't get it over here.
They're all
It's the
from
corona of emotions, New Yorker.
They're all from California, so when I say that I'm not the only person that's miserable like this, they don't believe me. But this is all New Yorkers. This is all East Coast.
You have to be. You have to be.
Negative all the
He
time.
has the gift of being able to complain about everything.
That's how you function in New York.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think it creates an energy because you got to walk to the subway station and you got to like get places fast because everything is running late. So you just complain to move faster.
That does make sense.
If you're cussing, you're just walking faster. You're angry.
Right.
Yep.
No doubt
A
about
happy
it.
walk is a slow. It's a stroll. It's not even a walk. It's a stroll.
Yes.
An angry
Nice.
walk, you're storming
Yes,
somewhere.
Storm.
Yeah.
That's
how we are.
Good.
That's how we are.
So
Gotta get there.
you were back on stage last night. You know, I mean, it's been probably a minute since you
great.
got to be back out there. How was the last year for you, man?
The last year, I was just talking to you guys about it. I have a podcast called Flagrant 2. I love it, but it's not stand-up.
Yeah.
And the listenership tripled during Corona. It was great. We made the choice early on, kind of like you guys met in person.
Right.
We were like, hey, a lot of people are going to be doing Zoom when everything was shut down.
Right.
And I basically said, we made a deal like, look, if you get it, I get it. If I get it, you get it. Let's do it in person and try to grow.
Kind of like the Notebook.
Yes.
You know, we're going together.
We
Wait,
together.
Beautiful.
Like the old couple at the end of
Yes.
Titanic that
Yeah,
went down
there
with
you
the
go.
ship together.
Yes.
That was me.
Oh,
wow.
And then I ended up getting Corona and pushing my friend's Netflix special release back for a good week and a half.
Is that for real?
But hey, we talked about it beforehand. I'm still mad
You
at me
made a
about
pact.
that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's brutal. But when you
wow.
made the pact, you probably didn't think you'd be the guy.
Oh, I thought I'd be the guy.
You did?
I thought I'd be the guy.
Oh, wow.
He seemed okay with this. I was like, look, if he's okay with it. And
Wow.
then, yeah, it
How
all
sick
worked
did you
out.
get?
I didn't get, and this also made me feel worse. I didn't get that sick.
Yeah.
I had been crushing vitamin D all year.
you
I
go.
think that helped a lot.
Yeah.
Because I didn't lose sense or smell, taste, none of that.
Okay.
I felt like I had a mild cold for about a day and a half.
Okay.
And then everybody I gave it to got it worse than me. Dude, I gave it to Colin Quinn.
No, you didn't.
SNL. Because I gave it to a guy that had him on his podcast like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Because Andrew was filming, he's working on his Netflix special, so I had this kid, Giannis Pappas, very funny comic. He got it from me that day. Then he gave it to Colin Quinn.
Oh,
Colin
no.
Quinn is a kid I grew up watching on SNL.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Barely knows I exist as a human.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he finds out this kid might kill me.
Oh,
It was
no.
safe to say I'm happy to be back doing stand-up at
Yes,
this point.
yes. Dude, that's crazy.
It was nuts, dude.
Unbelievable. Do you know
Nightmare.
how you got it, or was it just one of those
I got
things?
it from Atlantic City, and I should have known that city's had COVID since 2012.
It's very
I
true.
think
I
agree with
should've
it.
known.
Yes. It's the hub.
Yeah, it is.
hub.
Yeah.
Some say Wuhan.
It's
No,
the Wuhan
it's
of America.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Were you just going out reckless, or what happened?
I didn't. No, I was trying to be very careful, but we still try to perform. Like I was telling you guys, it's this thing that you need to do as a comic. It's like I'm not that happy without it, and I don't want to sound like one of these like artists. But it's for most comics.
your
Without trying to
lifeblood.
be
Yeah.
overly like kind of douchey about it, like you'd need to do it. It's just in you. So I was like, look, I want to do these shows,
Yeah.
and I thought socially distanced. One of the other comics might have given it to me. They went to go eat somewhere before the show. I went straight from the podcast studio to the show back home.
Okay.
Or the hotel where we were staying was just like an old hotel. I don't know if they cleaned it well. Maybe that was it. So you try to figure out the source, but I was like, I'm going to do these shows, but I want to be safe outside of that.
Yeah.
And I still got it at the show.
Dang.
It was wild. It was like
wild.
December when everybody was just getting
that's when it was crazy.
Yeah.
Were you in New York then?
I was in New York.
That's when it was like the epicenter.
Yeah, and we were
Jeez.
shut down hard.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, I hear congratulations is in order.
Yes,
Because
yes.
big week next week?
Yes.
What do you got going on?
7 days from today, I start my wedding ceremony, Indian wedding. So it's a few days. But yeah,
Is that
congratulations.
how it works?
to me.
I don't want to sound ignorant,
No,
but I didn't know that.
Buddy, I don't,
It's a 3-day process?
I don't get offended. No, in India it's longer. I don't even know how many days in India. It's like spread out. But here we're doing a thing on Wednesday, small thing for the family, a thing on Friday, and a thing on Saturday.
What does it all entail?
So Wednesday is it's a haldi ceremony where like the family comes and it's like an intimate kind of thing.
Okay.
Thursday, a lot of times they'll do a separate thing where they'll do a mendi where the girls come get the henna done.
Oh, yeah.
But we're combining that with a Friday event called the Sangeet. I think the tradition was it was like before the bride gets married, the women will gather and kind of like talk to her like intimate, like, oh, hey, here's what you prepare for.
Okay.
But it's become a thing that's almost like, I guess kind of like a pre-wedding is the most like lame way I could put it, even though that's not what it is.
Right.
But we all get together, we have food, everybody kind of dresses up, and
Celebration.
we have dances. Like family members will do dances. I'm doing a dance. My groomsmen are doing a dance.
Oh, wow. How
Yeah,
cool.
we like perform. It's a thing. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't know why, but we do it. And now,
Like, do you dance to traditional music, or are you dancing to like
traditional
Nelly?
Indian Bollywood music or fun music or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You're having fun. But I used to think it was so weird, and now if anybody didn't want to perform at my wedding, I'd be so personally offended. Like, how dare you? Like, how dare you not do a dance?
That's crazy.
Now, are you confident in your skills on the dance floor?
I'm so confident. I'm uber confident in the
wow.
dance.
Look at you.
Uber confident.
Got the move.
Uber confident.
Is it
I'm not like
choreographed?
breakdance competition level,
Yeah.
but like for just a normal person, I'm very
You got it.
confident.
You're gonna nail
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
What's the stress level like? So I'm
I
getting
will
married.
kill myself tomorrow.
Oh, really?
There's your answer. Thor.
Thor.
Yeah.
The white wedding, I've been to this. It's
See?
in a barn.
And I'm stressed.
It's 12 people.
Right.
It's nothing. It's the lightest. It's $100 probably
Yeah.
for take all the expenses, and then I got 200 some odd people coming.
Oh my God.
To each event, and you're paying for each event.
Look at it.
So it's crazy.
Thor.
And it's,
It's okay, Thor.
Getting
Dude,
married
it's okay.
in November.
I
so
swear
he's going
to
through
you,
it.
I've been up for almost 3 hours. 6:30, I got up and I've been doing wedding stuff, and I'm barely doing anything. And that's how busy I am.
It's got to be so much more stressful. 3 days.
Yeah. You see that? Now we
Yeah.
share stress. Now you're back in New York.
Yeah.
It's, the difference between stress in San Diego and New York is the difference in stress between American wedding and Indian wedding. It's a nightmare.
When is your dance?
Wow. Yeah.
We're not. We're doing a first dance, but we're not doing anything crazy. It's kind of more of a sway side to side.
Yeah.
She
I
wants
love it, dude. I used to judge it. I love it. You guys are so smart, and that's why white people get divorced so easily because you spent it's nothing on the
It's not a
wedding.
big deal.
I have to die with this woman. There's no options here. I am 6 figers in. What am I going to do?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's
That
got to be a
sounds
part of the
miserable.
settlement, if anything. Like this
Oh
is
my
crazy.
God. Now, do you have family that are flying in and things like that?
I was going to have a ton of family flying in, but obviously India's in shambles.
Yeah, that's
Oh
a
my
risk.
God. That's
That's
another
a risk.
That's another good point.
Because we had to move it 3 times. We moved it once for Corona.
Oh, wow.
Then we were going to do July in America. Arguing with vendors got really like awful, gross feelings. So we are like, yo, let's do it in India in November. That'll be fun. Our family's all there.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then India just completely fell
That's not
apart.
happening.
So we had to go back in like a month and a half and plan this whole July wedding because we still had the date on hold.
Wow.
So it's been like extra crazy.
That is
Oh my God.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's too much. It's
Do you have anything left to go on a honeymoon, or is everything just go
it's
to the wedding?
only thing I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't listen. I look forward to marriage. I hate everything about this wedding. It's ruining my life. I love this woman. I want to marry her,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
don't want to have a marriage.
Yeah.
Get it over with.
Was
Yeah.
there any thought of like, all right, let's just go down to the courthouse?
You can't. You can't.
do it.
That's an
Oh.
American
Won't be allowed.
option Indians don't have.
Okay.
My whole family wouldn't even. It wouldn't even.
You'd
They
be out,
couldn't even
right?
comprehend.
They couldn't, yeah.
It's
Really?
like telling your parents you're going to clown college or something. They'd be like, what? That's not a real thing. That's not what happens in the world.
Yeah. So you'd be ostracized, right?
Oh, not even ostracized. Yeah, just like what?
Yeah.
I can't. They
Not
literally couldn't
possible.
wrap their mind around it.
because it's such a big event.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
We thought about that like in the heart of COVID because we got engaged a year ago.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to do that because I know she'll regret it down the line. She'll regret it eventually. If we do that, we'll have a small, tiny thing on Zoom, and then we'll actually have a real wedding later on. We'll never do it.
Right.
So we decided to do a wedding like this.
I did. So I'm Hindu, and my fiance is Sikh. So I did my Hindu ceremony over Zoom.
Oh,
and I had just like a very small number of people. They're really kind of only Indians. So I guess normally Hindu ceremony is like 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, Indians get it. Everybody else won't. So my Indian friends, I was like, hey, here's the deal. We did it in like a day. We did the whole thing, planned the whole thing, whatever, had the priest come to our place. I love that.
Yeah,
I am
easy.
so much smarter than my fiance. It's crazy. Like what an idiot she is. Like, what are you doing? Thank God she can't hear this in New York.
Right.
But I can let it out here.
Just let it go, man. Let it go. Go see him. He needs it. He needs
I
to
need
get
it.
what
This
he
is
needs to
therapy
get.
for me.
American Comedy Company tonight, tomorrow night. Kosh, good to see you, man.
Thank you, man.
Good luck with everything.
Thank
when
you.
you're-
Buy tickets yesterday, sold out, and was crazy. It was one of the best shows I've done
Oh, good.
in a
Awesome.
few years. And
That's
this is
awesome.
one of, I really mean this, top 5 favorite comedy clubs I've been to.
Good.
Nice.
There's another club in Jersey called Stress Factory that's great, and then this, and that's probably the 2 that are right now the best
Oh, right
clubs
on.
I've been to.
Awesome.
And yesterday was sold out, so buy tickets tonight, and let's do it again, man.
Right
It's
on.
great.
Well, congratulations
Thank
on
you guys
everything,
so
dude.
much, man.
You bet.
Thank you.